doing something different. I'm so lost. I'm just like, wow, wow. Or Jacob Elordi. I hate that it makes me feel conflicted when I listen to them. One more beauty shot. Oh, she took the top off. Oh, hi, icons, and welcome to the Millennial Moment. My name is Julia, and I am your guide to the era of low-rise jeans and flip phones. And before we continue, please like this video. This is the series, and if you don't know about it, please go to my channel and watch my introduction video when I talk about my project, 100 best-selling female albums of the 2000s, and myself in details. Subscribe, get notified so you won't miss your favorite album. And today we are talking about Jennifer Lopez. Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer, Jennifer, Jennifer. What have you done, Jennifer? In other words, ¿qué hiciste? ¿Qué hiciste? And Jennifer Lopez has a big, that's not what you think, big reputation, of course, and also she has huge, stop, you're so immature, huge legacy. Or does she? Does she have a huge legacy? That's what we are going to talk about today. And I know what you're all thinking, right? Jennifer Lopez, she's so controversial. I think her name is still in the headlines, but mostly not for the right reasons. But in 2000s, she was a very significant figure, at least in my circles. And all of this controversy, like,
oh, she can't really sing.
She's just famous for being famous. Such a diva. No one wants to work with her. Difficult, demanding, fake. Not her voice. Shitty actress.
And what was this mess
Okay,
with Ben?
stop.
We are not going to talk about this today. Today, we are going to look at Jennifer Lopez and perceive her persona like she was perceived in 2000s. And because Jennifer Lopez is such a controversial figure, I just kind of want to get it out of the way. 2 of her albums were included in the top 100. The albums are J.Lo and This Is Me Then. And those are the only 2 albums we are going to look at. And because we are only talking about 2 albums, needless to say that Jennifer Lopez did more. She released a couple more albums, but those albums did not make the cut. But there are some songs that I absolutely have to give them honorable mention.
Never met a man like that. I ain't never felt so far so fast. You can turn me on, throw me off track. When you do it, you do it, you're doing it well. ¿Qué hiciste? Hoy destruiste con tu orgullo la esperanza. Hoy empañaste con tu furia mi mirada.
We are going to start with J.Lo today and continue with the part 2, This Is Me Then. And you can watch it on my channel already. While speaking about J.Lo, we are going to look into more of becoming Jennifer Lopez because this is when she peaked. And while talking about This Is Me Then, we're gonna look into her romantic life and the relationships. Jennifer, honestly, I loved her. She was one of my favorites. She became big at the same time with Britney and Christina. Those are 3 ladies that I remember the most thinking about my childhood memories. Jennifer Lopez was just right there with them, but she was more stylish. She was sassy. She was Latina. She was beautiful and her body was gorgeous and she was more mature. When Jennifer Lopez became more popular, she was already like in her mid-20s, and 2000s she had a lot of businesses open too. She had her line of clothing, accessories, and perfumes. I will have one for you next time in my part 2. Go watch it right now. There is a perfume, my favorite, from literally like 2010s. As for the clothing, I was in Russia, and I'll tell you a little story. I'll try to be brief. brief. I'll try to be brief. So we don't have stores like Walmart, Target, Kohl's in Russia. Number one place where you would shop is an actual market. So you go to the market and you see those vendors. They often sell dupes, knockoffs, like very cheap clothing, or those famous Russian tracksuits. Your second place where you can shop is malls. You can go to a mall and find stores like Zara, H&M. We didn't have Forever 21, but something similar to cater to youth audiences. And then you have boutiques. So Jennifer Lopez and her stuff were only sold at the boutiques. And I remember I was walking down the street, I saw a boutique, and I was just, I have no money, right? I'm just gonna go pretend like I do and try on some clothes. I saw Jennifer Lopez's clothing line. I tried it. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. I still remember there was like yellow silky dress. Lovely. And then I came to US and I realized that it wasn't as fancy as I thought. Which is, wait a second. This beautiful sweater that says Jennifer Lopez right here. And it's still one of my favorites. I still wear it during the winter times. I love it. But without further ado, let's get to the album, J.Lo.
J.Lo, the album, didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was a result of Jennifer Lopez carefully building a very specific artistic destiny at the exactly right cultural moment. Tracks like If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight positioned her as the girl next door, who somehow lives in a dream world of neon lights, nightclubs, and destiny. She wasn't untouchable like Mariah, and she wasn't rebellious like Britney. She was aspirational but believable. Between 1999 and 2001, something shifted. Jennifer Lopez stopped being just Jennifer Lopez. She became J.Lo. During this period of time, everything in her career accelerated. Her debut album was a massive success. She starred in hit films like Selena, Anaconda, and Out of Sight. And her relationship with Sean Diddy Combs connected her even more deeply to hip-hop and culture. The album was released on January 16th of 2001. It seamlessly blends dance pop, R&B, and Latin influences, exploring themes of love, independence, and empowerment. Despite mixed critical reviews, J.Lo was received well by public. With major hits like Love Don't Cost a Thing and I'm Real, the album went quadruple platinum in the US. At the very moment J.Lo debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, her film, The Wedding Planner, topped the box office, making her the first artist in history to dominate both worlds at once. And for historical context, her song I'm Real featuring Ja Rule was topping the charts when the tragic events of 9/11 occurred.
All right, let's dive into our album.
Buckle up, we are starting with Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Think you gotta keep me as you don't think I'm gonna spend your cash out on me, even if you were broke.
Oh, I forgot the video. I gotta watch the video.
That you treat me right. Give me all the things I need that money can buy, yeah.
The license plate says J-L01.
Even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing.
And she's taking off all her jewelry.
Give me all the things I need that money can buy, yeah.
What is it? What's in her back pocket? Oh. Okay. I didn't know there was a dance break in the middle of this video. On a terrible green screen. This CGI was not up to its best performance yet. Fierce, mama. My love don't cost a thing. We had some plot line in the beginning of the video when she was talking on the phone, like taking off her jewelry. Now she's just dancing in her underwear on the beach. Just the beauty shots. I'm so pretty. Yeah, that's all it is. Just more beauty shots. And another beauty shot. And one more beauty shot. And one more beauty shot. Oh, she took the top off. Oh no. And the Escalade is she is referring the Cadillac Escalade. It's a full-size luxury SUV popular in 2000s among many high-profile artists. When Jennifer Lopez released Love Don't Cost a Thing, many fans speculated that it was a subtle message to her then boyfriend rapper Sean Combs. Alright. The song talks about love and material gifts and stuff. So, I don't think I want to comment on that. And it's not because I'm afraid of some controversy or unpopular opinions. There's none of that. He is a piece of shit, as we all learn. I don't want to comment on that for 3 reasons. Number 1 is that there are better resources out there if you want to hear someone else's opinion. There are people who actually performed a deep dive and research and made a documentary for Netflix. So if you're interested in that topic, go ahead and watch that. Like I said, my opinion that he's a garbage of a person, and I'm not gonna say no more. Number 2 is because we already dedicated so much time to Diddy back in 2000s, and right now, like a year ago, when all those stuff came up, I don't want to spend more time talking about a person who does not deserve a time of day. And number 3, this channel is my outlet to relax and unwind and have fun. Every time I open my feed on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, it's all the opinions and the politics and all of that junk that I feel overstimulated and anxious. So that's why I decided to start this channel, to check out from there and check in here with you. That's all I'm gonna say on P. Diddy. Although I feel really bad because a lot of culture in 2000s was influenced by him, and some of my favorite songs now, I hate that it makes me feel conflicted when I listen to them. That I don't want to hate it, but I kind of don't want to listen to him either. And here are some honorable mentions as well.
Want you to come up looking like it's something you wanna.
Tell me what you thinking about when you got me waiting patiently. I'm coming home.
I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away.
So thinking of the storytelling of the album, we are starting strong, right? If you talk theater terms or storytelling terms, this is like exposition. We are introducing our characters, setting the scene, the circumstances where we live or perform under. So she introduces herself like this person who cares more about loyalty, time spent together, true connection over the material things. Okay, we know who she is, and we know there is a boyfriend. She's in a relationship, and who does not treat her well. That's why we're starting in the album. Very interesting. I'm very curious to see where it goes. And a side note, that's probably why people don't like Jennifer Lopez as much, because I think she sold out. Because a decade after we heard this.
Yo quiero dinero.
Now playing track 2.
The way you smile, the way you smell, it drives me wild. And I can't go on without you, girl.
Tracksuit. Those are cute little pink shorts. Her voice is very sweet. We know that Jennifer is not the best singer, but she's not the worst. I like her voice. She's probably, like myself, really pitchy and she needs a lot of tuning when she's recording, but this is not bad at all. Now I need to know. I need to know. This bird, now people loving me and hating me and treating me ungratefully. Kind of reminds me of Hamilton, Mariah's song.
Beating me, cheating me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up.
So I don't know if Lin-Manuel Miranda got inspiration from that, but we're not going to tell him this, that he copied that song from Jennifer Lopez. It's just going to be our little secret. She's cute. She looks cute. How old was she? Oh my God. She was 32 years old. Are you kidding me? I thought she was like 25. This woman is 32 and I am... What? That's illegal. That is... seriously? Nah, I gotta take a second here. And that was her only second album? That was her second album. My world just shattered. That's it. I'm done. Anyways. There is a smooth retro vibe in Unreal. So they use a sample that originally intended for Mariah Carey, and we all know about this big confrontation they had for like years and years. Mariah didn't like Jennifer Lopez, and all that started with Unreal, which I'm gonna give a listen to the song without the video.
It is no mystery, 'cause you know how I am. I'm real free, it is what you see, what you're trying to believe.
It is very different. If I didn't know that one was a remix, I thought there was just two completely different songs.
I'm real, what you get is what you see, what you trying to do to me.
Okay, so we are continuing with our narration of the story. Our same heroine pretty much going through the same situation when she tells him like, oh, I'm real. What you get is what you see. And my love don't cost a thing. And I'm very real. So I don't know what kind of relationship she was going through. Well, probably is one with P. Diddy, and I can't imagine being healthy of sorts. And now playing play.
Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on.
There's a bunch of background vocals, and they don't seem like they belong to her. Which, it's nothing wrong with that.
Play, come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on. Play.
Cause I wanna be dancing all night long. That's not her. That is not her. Some interesting facts. Did you know that Christina Milian, oh, maybe that was her voice? Oh yeah. Well, look at that. Did you know that Christina Milian not only co-wrote play, but also provided the catchy backing vocals on the chorus? Bam! Bam! Mic drop. I knew it. Before her own music career took off, she was behind the scenes helping craft hits for the others. And actually, I forgot to mention that there was a movie 2 years after, 2003, with Christina Milian and what's his name? Nick Cannon, Mariah's husband at the time. So there is a very tight community and a close circle. There's Jennifer and Mariah and Christina Milian and Nick Cannon. And then the movie Love Don't Cost a Thing. There was some sort of a connection. If you remember that movie, leave a comment below. And also, was the song, Jennifer Lopez's songs, Love Don't Cost a Thing, ever used in that movie? I am very curious to know. Yay! I got one. There's a music video? The music video for Play is like a mini sci-fi movie directed by Francis Lawrence. It
Features Jennifer Lopez aboard a futuristic spaceship dancing her way through high-tech corridors and clubs. It's a visual treat.
for okay, where is it? It's not on Spotify. Let's see why the music video for Play is not on Spotify. Music videos on Spotify are currently in beta, featuring a limited selection of content from specific labels, which explain why older music videos like Play by Jennifer Lopez are not available. Okay. All right. I'll have to watch it somewhere else. Okay. I think I got it.
Wait all night and day to go to a party, sit down and wait. Give my request to the DJ, 'cause my song he's gotta play. And when I hear that beat, I get my body up on my feet. I grab a guy and move my feet. He's playing my song. Come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it on. Play it. Come on, DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on. Just turn it up and turn it on. DJ, just play that song. 'Cause all of these years ain't on that phone.
She's anywhere but at the dance club. She's in the elevator. She's in the airport. At the airport, she is in the airplane. She's in a seat, but not anywhere where there is a DJ. And also, it's one of those, you gotta love those videos from late 90s, early 2000s, like Backstreet Boys. It's just CGI. If only those people had known what AI can do these days, their minds would be blown. I mean, they're still alive, that's why we're millennials, and well, they're gonna be like Gen X's. We're special people. We still remember this. So she made it to the dance club, but it looks like she flew all over the world just to get there and dance. Girl, there are dance clubs everywhere. You can find them. I promise you. That's why this music video is not on Spotify, because it's ancient. She just said a couple of bad words, and I'm not going to quote her. But what I say is that I watched 3 videos. Love Don't Cost a Thing, Ya Rule, Unreal, and Play. And they all look that they were filmed in 3 different decades. This is like 80s. This is old. Notice the funky vibe in Play? The critics compared it to Madonna and Prince thanks to electric guitar riffs, and it had a note to 80s. Right on the money. So I was right. Woo-hoo.
And with that cheer, we're moving on.
We're walking on sunshine in the middle of the night, and we feel
We are walking on sunshine in the middle of the night, and it feels like I'm somewhere above the sky, but I'm not like very musically educated. So she's singing this melody and saying those words that are supposed to be very happy. We are walking on sunshine, baby. But the melody, it sounds like it's a minor melody. It's written in the minor. So the words are major, and the music is in minor. It has a very sad feeling. And it's very interesting that in theater, we do that often, like choosing an interesting contrasting tactic for delivery of a line. And this seems like this is what it is.
Sky, high, high, high.
Like, let's take a chance and try love, baby. No, I'm not giving up till you tell me that you'll be mine until the end of time. So is that the moment where she lets us in? It's not all rainbows and butterflies. Give him a chance. And let's try. If we are continuing our story, I guess the guy who was not treating her well in the first song, she still wants to fight for the relationships and probably give it a shot again. But for now it's good. I'm liking it. We are following the plot. We haven't turned any crazy places yet.
Next song is one of my favorites.
This perfect romance that I've created in my mind.
Ain't it funny? Unfortunately, there is no video on Spotify, but let me see. I love that video. Oh yeah, here it is. Loca, enamorada. Dígate. I do have my Spanish Duolingo level 32 achieved.
This perfect romance that I created in my mind.
That's the song that I know very, very well. Ooh, she changed. And that gypsy caravan. And now she's renegade runaway. Love can be cruel in a way that I can't explain. Can't face it all again. I barely know you, but somehow I know what you're about. Ooh, there's a hot guy. Is it gonna be another dance break? Yeah, there is, but it's different from those previous 3 songs and the videos that we just watched. There was a dance break in Love Don't Cost a Thing and Play, for sure, for sure. I looked away my heart, but you just set it free. My life should be, I push you far away. This is Timothy Chalamet from 2001, or Jacob Elordi. Okay, I was wrong. There is a dance break. Go, Jennifer. She's a great dancer. Oh, fiesta! I wish this could be real. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. While working on the soundtrack for The Wedding Planner, Jennifer Lopez and her producer were inspired by a scene where Jennifer's character listens to a couple discussing their wedding. The moment sparks the line, "Ain't it funny how some feelings you just can't deny?" Ooh, leading to creation of the song. However, the film director felt the track Latin vibe didn't fit the move. Lyrically, it explores the contrast between idolized romance and the reality of the imperfect relationships. Another knot to our little storyline running through. So she's telling us about her imperfect relationship, but now she's adding a little bit of that Latina spice. Yeah. Perfect. I'm very happy of how we're going so far. And it makes me think that one of the reasons why this album was so successful, because all the songs together so far, we're only on track 5, makes sense.
Track 5, Caríno, Dear.
Probably want you all the time.
When I get near you, I can't control what I'm feeling, baby. Oh, it makes me want to dance. A little description for our character. I am the type that would give you all the love and affection that you need. Just a little touch to her portrait as a character. Also want to give credit where the credit is due and just add my 5 cents to the topic that is very wildly discussed right now is the influence of the Latin pop. This last year, as of 2026, Bad Bunny won the major Grammy. Was it the best artist or the best album, the best record? I don't really remember. I apologize for that. But it was a huge achievement for the Latin pop and Latin community in general. And everyone is acting like he invented it. Let me take it back a little bit to 2020 over the quarantine, right? In South Florida, in Miami, reggaeton and all of that became really popular. Names like J Baldwin. Latin pop in America, everyone's listening Latin pop. But it's not new. I've been listening to Latin pop since I remember myself. I mentioned earlier that with Christina, there was Jennifer Lopez. With Britney, there was Shakira. I don't know if you know, but Beyonce has, I think, 1 or 2 albums recorded in Spanish. Her famous song Halo, there is a Spanish version of that. Christina recorded multiple albums in Spanish right now. And me living in Russia, I started learning singing in Spanish before I started singing in English. There was a huge telenovela from Argentina. It's very, very popular. So I don't think the girls get enough credit. The girls, the boys, Ricky Martin, Enrique Iglesias, and all of them. And if you know anyone, even before them, anyone who brought Latin pop, Latin influences in America, there is Santana, there is Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony. I don't think they get praised enough, and everyone's just saying it's oh, Latin pop just recently became a thing. I don't think that's true. I don't necessarily agree. And also a question for my storytellers. So she's on the dance floor talking to, she says, gotta have your love, need to feel your touch, never get enough, Caríno. Do you think that's kind of language she would use to her old abusive boyfriend? Or is that a new guy? What do you think? Did she meet someone new on that dance floor? We'll see.
The next track is a sensual experience. Come over.
When you come over, please come over.
The start to this song is so sensual.
3 times in a row, all night ago.
I don't think I knew the meaning of this song in 2000s. I just couldn't comprehend with my little brain. But this song is rated R, to say the least. And I don't know how much of this I can say out loud. Because, ugh. Yeah. So, Taylor Swift's Wood is nothing compared to Jennifer Lopez Come Over. And that would be my conclusion for this song.
The next is We Gotta Talk. Things are getting serious.
Baby, come and talk to me. Together we can work this.
So she says, the first verse is really mean. He is mean to her. You walked by me, whispering you love me. When I tried to hold you tight, you pulled away. Don't try to sweet talk me with those nasty words you say. And just be real and tell me how you feel, baby. So we're back to the mean guy. So my theory kind of falls flat. So I don't know if that fling on the dance floor actually happened, Or maybe those songs before that, Come Over and Caríno, were just memories of how their relationship started. That could be. That could be. And now she's like had enough. Oh, it actually works. Just setting the stage, introducing the characters. And now we have like inciting incidents. She had enough of his behavior and she goes and says, talk to me. Together we can work this out. This is the third time she says that in the entire album by song 6. The introduction of the word vibe, she says, come sit down next to me and let me feel the vibe you're on. Come lay your head on me and everything will be all right. Her vocals by the end of the song became really strong and powerful.
Talk to me. Together we can work this out.
Yeah, Jennifer does heavily rely on the background vocals, but I don't hate it. So we gotta talk. The song emphasizes the importance of communication and compromise in a romantic relationship. And its rhythmic beats and heartfelt lyrics make it stand out on the album. Yeah. I love this song. Actually, I'm just gonna add it to my playlist right now.
The firecracker of the album, track That's Not Me.
Okay. Well, hold on. There's so much to go over here. It's pretty quick. There's a lot of like asyncopated rhythms, like the layer of the vocals too. It's time. I'm breaking free. I'm going to find me. I can't sit and be passive. I won't tolerate no more. That's it. So I guess she's done. Well, yeah, she broke up with him. So the conversations she was telling him, let's talk. And they talked and they couldn't negotiate. She walked away from the relationship, which is good. I'll tell you, Jennifer, that's good. If we're implying that if she talks about her personal relationship in her real life and she was dating Diddy at that time, yeah, you walk out as you should. That little, it gets faster too. A chorus, pre-chorus version and starts and then she says, I cooked, I cleaned, I washed the dishes. You were so mean, so ungrateful. At night, I cried many times. So yeah, the picture of her love interest, the main guy in her story, it is getting like pretty clear. He was an a-hole. She needed to go.
I try so hard to be what you wanted me to be. If it can be 50-50, that you know it don't fit me. You can give it all in me.
Oh my gosh. It gets so fast. It gets so real fast. I couldn't figure it out. Let's read about it. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, but we got it. We don't need any extra information on this because we already know. Her boyfriend is an asshole and they talked. Oh yeah, they did talk. And she's out.
And up next is Dance With Me.
It makes perfect sense. She says that it's going to be all right. Let's go out tonight. We can leave all our cares behind. Yes. Now I can totally imagine. I can totally see it when you just broke up with your boyfriend and you call your girlfriends like,
Hey, let's go out. Let's leave all our worries behind. Woohoo.
and honestly, dance floor is a pretty good cure for a heartache. All right, another dance break. I think I've had enough dance breaks today. But, so this is a very, very similar song to Play, Twin Sisters, which is normal. It could be. In my previous review on Britney's albums, there were two songs with extremely similar message. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. But I gotta say that this song is much weaker than Play. Play smashes it. It's a great song that just like you want to get up immediately. With this one, it's kind of like I'm dancing, but I'm sitting on my chair. I'm just sitting dancing. It's not it. It's a transitional, it's like a little bit of an elevator music when you are headed to a rooftop bar and the rooftop bar has a DJ playing. So the elevator music in the elevator has to match somehow. Now we would expect to hear something like this. In Dance With Me, Jennifer sings about the joy of dancing with friends and embracing the present. The song's upbeat tempo and positive vibes make it a perfect anthem for those moments when you just want to let loose and have fun. Yeah, after you just broke up with an asshole.
You're in for a treat. Secretly.
Secretly, I'm wanting you, and I'm hoping you want me to.
So in this song, she mostly practices her acting skills. So there's not much saying.
Whatever you speak, whatever you move, whatever you breathe, baby, let me touch you.
But she is narrating the whole story just about the same way I do here on my channel. But she's trying to be sexy again, but she doesn't want to outdo her song Come Over. So Come Over and Secretly are competing to one another for the title of being the sexiest song on the album. So she has to do something different here, right? And she says,
Oh, you look so good to me. Do I look sexy? That's what I think about. That's just the way I feel. I don't know.
oh my goodness, Jennifer. Yeah, well, now we know. I'm kind of like a little speechless. I don't know, where do we go from here? Does she go to her old boyfriend back and she's like climbs in his bed and she's like, wow, wow, wow. Or she's doing something different. I'm so lost. But this song is fun. Let's see if there are any interesting facts. And there are none. Nope. They said, well, Jennifer not only sang us about how she felt about it, she also whispered her way through it. So J.Lo is speaking about the situation where she's observing a man she wants to be in a relationship with or solely just wants to sleep with him.
And after this hot take playing next, I'm gonna be alright. But am I?
Ooh, yeah. So the night is over. Now it's morning. We're having our little cafecito in the morning. It's gonna be alright. Friends of mine say to me, they say you got control over me. Are those the same friends we went dancing with on the last song?
I said I couldn't do it, but I did it. After telling everyone I made it wasn't with it. Though it brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it. And the voice inside said, I'ma be alright.
I found the proof in the text. Said I would walk away. Someday I want to say, no. Said I wouldn't walk away. Some days I want to stay, but leaving you is what I needed to do to be okay. So he is like, bye, gone. It is pretty, it's so catchy. I've already added 2 songs to my playlist. I think I'm gonna add another one. Added another song to my playlist. Let's read about it. Another video? The video for I'm Gonna Be Alright? Where is it? The music video for I'm Gonna Be Alright is a nod to Jennifer Lopez's Bronx upbringing. She wanted to capture the real vibe of her neighborhood. And the video features scenes like people playing domino. Why is it not on Spotify? I am mad. Yes, I am mad, and that's now you see me mad. Okay. Gonna watch this video real quick. Oh, it's terrible. The way he hits on her is terrible. This is so confusing because the videos are different from the audios. It's the same thing like with Unreal. Okay. Well, she was making her music under P. Diddy. So it kind of makes sense that he would try to sneak a rapper anywhere and everywhere. There is a boyfriend in her video. The cinematography for the music video is kind of slow. I don't know if they slow down the tempo here, because the one I listened to prior, it is much, I don't know, like faster. It should be the same BPM, but while I was listening to it, I was like, Jam and Jen, you saw me dancing. There's plenty of footage of that. And I'm listening, I'm watching to the video and like, just like nodding my head. While here I was like, woo, 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 and he was like, I said I wouldn't do it, but I did it. In the video for I'm Gonna Be Alright, Jennifer Lopez, then husband Chris Judd, makes a cameo appearance, and they share a scene in barbershop, adding a personal touch to the visuals. I have a crazy idea. So what if the first boyfriend, the mean one from Love Don't Cost a Thing, is Diddy, and then our second, remember my guess for if she meets someone on the dance floor, what if there's this guy, Chris Judd? And that makes perfect sense for the story. Secretly, those are the songs are dedicated to Chris Judd, the new guy, like suave guy, like a very tender, and they say feels like a young fling kind of guy. And she tells him to come over, and secretly I look at you across the room and I want to smell the pillow you were laying onto. That's a new guy. All right, let's see where the story takes us.
And the next stop is That's the Way.
I won't stop until I get what I want. So what am I to do? Because what I want is you, baby. All I want is you. Baby, stop and think what you and I could do. Together, I know we can perfectly complete. Baby, I can give you anything if you promise to be with me. So she completely moved on. She is already on her new flame. She's dancing. She's happy. She's flirtatious. The melody here isn't it. I'm even trying to catch it, like grasp it, if I could like sing along with it. And every time like I think I got it, it slips away. So this is a good flirtatious song when you just like flirting with someone, get to know someone. That could be, but the melody, the weak spot in this song is the melody, because it is simple yet unrecognizable. It feels like it's a little dumbed down. It's one of those that if I hear it again tomorrow, I'll be like, oh, I've never heard this song before. I don't want to be upset anymore. I really wanted to sing along with this song, but I guess it's just not gonna happen.
The next song is Infatuating.
Team, Touch me. Oh, not dame. Dame. Duh. I thought it's saying like dame, but it's dame. Touch me. Dame. Dame, dame, dame. See what I'm saying? That's like literally the first time I'm hearing this song and it's in Spanish and I can already sing along with it, unlike the song before.
Dame, dame, dame. Dame, dame, dame.
That's a fun, fun, fun song. So, I don't know how many more songs are left in the album, but I'm happy that we end on the dance floor. So, the track on J.Lo is the infatuation between a couple and the chemistry they share. Oh, yes. Please. And I was going to look up the lyrics in English, but the music says it all. I understand everything they're saying. I don't need no translation because music is the universal language.
And now playing another song in Spanish, but with a completely different sound.
Quedo con la fuerza de poder tener a quien querer.
This one I am going to look up the lyrics because somehow it feels like it's important. So it translates as if it's over. Just I want to read you a couple of paragraphs from here. It says, if you need anything from me, don't doubt that I'm here. You weren't just another one for me. Something of mine lives in you. If your love's over, you'll still be left with a caress I etched into your skin while loving you. If your love's over, I'll still have the strength to have someone to love. Yeah. It is actually very nice. Awesome. So she is saying goodbye to our first toxic boyfriend, but she's grateful. And although our love is over, I have strength to love someone else. Like she's not broken, which is important because I feel like sometimes the relationships, especially when they don't end well, can like break or make a person. Last but not least, we're going to listen to I Am Real featuring Ya Rule and see if that's the song that's supposed to conclude our album.
Ooh, language.
All right, well, I think that this song was added just to perform in the charts. Julia from the editing booth confirms that the original version of the album contained only 15 songs. The deluxe version later added the track I'm Real featuring Ya Rule, along with a few additional songs. And in 2026, the 25th anniversary edition was released, further expanding the album's song list. I think the song before, the one that I just quoted for you, this is the perfect ending to our story. So we already established our heroine. We meet her boyfriend. They're just no good together. But she's ready to work on the relationships until the moment she had it. And after she had it, she left. She found her new self and she's ready to move on with her life. And she's still grateful. She says, thank you for everything that I've been through and I will always cherish whatever we had. To conclude, officially J.Lo had 4 singles from the album. However, the remixes helped the era produce 5 major hit songs. And each song received a video, which was huge in the days of MTV. It's needless to say that J.Lo does have a huge legacy, as even my husband sings along to Love Don't Cost a Thing. Also, she taught us a lesson that the most important things in life, like love and self-worth, come for free. And with that, we can check J.Lo off our list. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. I had a blast. Give this video a like, and up until next time, stay iconic. This was your Millennial Moment.